I always search for the right gimbal to suit my needs. I think most of us do. If you're like me, I tried different gimbals, from the cheap ones to the expensive ones, and there's always one feature that lacks or could be better. I know that there's no gimbal that has all the bells and whistles, but I think I found the right one for me. This is the Moza Air 2. Right off the box, the Moza Air 2 has a wide array of accessories. There's an additional riser plate that you can use if the camera is too short to balance the tilt, if the lens is too short to install the follow focus, or if the follow focus needs to be installed for zoom. Also, cables. It's always hard to find cables. Some brands you have to purchase individually, but I do appreciate that Moza comes with a lot of cables that can communicate with the gimbal. Not only that, if you go to Menu, Camera Set, you can select which cable is mounted on the camera. Unlike other gimbals in the market, you have to play the guessing game. The next thing that I really like about the Moza Air 2 is the balance check on the gimbal itself, which is much easier compared to connecting to the app. With the Moza Air 2, you can perform the check on the gimbal itself. I also appreciate the auto-tune calibration in the menu. Sometimes videographers forget to tune the motors according to their lens. As long as they have the camera balanced, they seem okay. But not doing the auto-tune sometimes give you the unwanted jerk movements. I think the best thing about the Moza Air 2's design is the ease and comfort it gives to the user on configuring the gimbal. No need to connect with the app, which will take time, or buy the command module, which of course will make you spend more. On my initial test, I have counted 11 filming modes you can do with the Moza Air 2. Of course, you have the highlights that include Sport Mode and Inception. Speaking of Inception, I think this is one of the very few gimbals where you can control the rotation of the axis on the Inception mode. This adds to the fact that you can set the parameters manually on the gimbal itself. It's really a great thing that you can easily control the parameters with the Moza Air 2. With just a rotation of the wheel, you can command the gimbal with the exact reaction that you need. You can also easily control the behavior of each of the three axes. Press the joystick once if you want to change the behavior of the pan from lock to follow, twice for the roll axis, and thrice for the tilt axis. My kind of work requires me to adapt on different situations, and the Moza Air 2 is currently the best partner to my camera that also adapts with me.